Hello everyone, it's me, Juan Gamer 54 playing the video, and today, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. How different? Well, all I can say is this. I love Insomniac Spider-Man. I really do enjoy what Insomniac is doing with Spider-Man. Marvel Spider-Man 1, great hit. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, I love it. Marvel Spider-Man 2, great. Suffice it to say, I really enjoy it. I do love it a lot. And let's be honest, everyone, and I do mean everyone, is just predicting, basically predicting on what Marvel Spider Man 3 is going to happen. But it's like, I'm pretty sure there's something else you guys need to take a consideration of. And I feel like, in some ways, someone's just eluding it, or because they're doing this on purpose. And what I mean by this is that basically, spoilers if you haven't played Marvel Spider-Man 2, basically Miles Morales is now the new head Spider-Man. Yes, Insomniac made the conscious choice to make Miles Morales the lead Spider-Man from now on, with Peter Parker taking the backseat. Now, I've seen a lot of people hating on this idea, but I personally think it's okay. I mean, shoot, at least we're lucky that Peter Parker is alive at this one. Like, he's just taking a back seat and trying to get his life together, trying to make his love life with Mary Jane possible. So, let my boy Peter rest. And let Miles Morales take up the wing. Who knows? He is basically Peter Parker's successor, so, why not? So I figured, instead of trying to predict what the next Spider-Man game is going to be about, let's talk about what's the next Miles Morales game is coming out. Heck, Miles Morales got his own title within the Somniac's verse, so why not ask the question, what would happen if I would book? How would I would book Miles Morales the sequel? So, yeah, let's see if my idea is good. And see if you guys would play this version of Miles Morales that I would cook up with. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, this is how we're going to work with things. I need to make a game about Miles Morales that, isn't going as crazy. Like, it's not something that's going to be big, but it's more like an appetizer for the main course, which is Spider-Man 3. So I can't have something big, but I also needs to be something that is, nice. Very past the time for Marvel Spider-Man 3. So, so heavy hitters such as Carnage, yeah, not gonna happen. We could get a tease of it, but I don't think Carnage would be the right fit. So, but yeah. So obviously, Miles Morales will be the main character. Let's be honest, this has to be the case. But I do think we should make this game a little bit like, we gotta make this game get the eyes of the attention of everyone. So I would make the game call name. I would have this game called Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Silk. Yes, Silk. For those who don't know, hold on, let me get up. So again, spoilers from. Okay, so here's gonna be some spoilers for Marvel Spider-Man 2, but at the end of the game, when Miles and Rhea Morales was sitting down to meet with Mr. Moon, we got a little tease. He brought his daughter, and his daughter happened to be named Cindy Moon. And for all you Marvel comic fans out there, everyone knows that Cindy Moon is the identity of Silk, a female spider. A female spider woman, I guess, yeah. A spider lady. Who, in the comics, was bitten by the same radioactive spider that bit Peter Parker. Now, of course, a lot of people think that what? But honestly, really think about this. Miles Morales is essentially leveling up as his own person. So I feel like why not have Miles Morales be some sort of partner? The whole storyline is that Miles Morales is trying to protect the city on his own. The only problem is that New York City is quite big. I mean, it used to be easy because, Peter Parker was with him, but now Peter Parker is on the sidelines. He's trying to rebuild his life. And Miles, while yes, he's taking the responsibility, he does realize that even with Genki's help, he's essentially just one Spider-Man. He can't be able to go one place to the other. Well, I mean, yeah, he does have fast travel, but let's keep it to the lore, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think my boy can. He ain't a speedster Spider-Man. So why not bring in Silk? I mean, it would be nice. It's a good. Probably gives us a second character to play as. I mean, you kind of already introduced the mechanic of switching from Peter Parker to Miles Morales, so why not bring it over? Make it that we play as Miles Morales and Cindy Moon, who has been a Spider-Man for quite some time. I'll probably we'll probably make it a lore that Cindy Moon was indeed she has inherited her abilities from the same spider as Peter Parker, but she wouldn't be named as Silk. She would just be some masked vigilante with no name. I would also probably think that she would be wearing all black suit. Just keep concealing her identity and all that. Maybe after the start of the game, there will be reports of a mask vigilante who's going around web stringing everything, and it would cause Jameson to be so upset that there's now a potential third Spider-Man out there, and he gonna be livid. So, honestly, that's one thing. I also feel like, and I mean, like, I do want to see the interactions between what would Silk's interaction be with Miles Morales. It would be kind of interesting. Also, more Haley missions, please. I feel, well, not really more Haley missions, but more Haley moments. Because I mean, like, shoot, I'm not gonna lie, Miles is straight cooking right now. Peter Parker would also be in this game, but not like playable. I feel like Peter would just, chime in. He'll give you some calls and all such. Or heck, he'll basically be like Taskmaster. Like training meth there's like training missions out there that you need to complete. That's a nice way to get Cindy Moon to catch up to speed. If Miles Morales is not really the type of guy to teach someone, because he's still inexperienced, he's still the rookie, but well, rookie turned master. So why not have Silk complete some training missions from the OG Spider-Man? Now, main villain. What would the main villain be? Like I said, it can't be a heavy hitter, so I don't think Carnage would be the same. I don't think Carnage would be the right pick. I feel like you should save Carnage for a potential Venom game, because there have been some reports of a Venom game coming up, so why not? Obviously, you can't have Green Goblin, but you can tease at the end of an end credits that, Norman is making the Goblin suit. So, there's two people that could physically work. I could see I could see the Chameleon being the main villain of this Miles spin-off sequel. I don't know, a little homage of the first ever Spider-Man comic where Spider-Man's first opponent was the Chameleon, so why not have Miles have that same fight between have that same fight against the Chameleon, but this time it's Miles. Miles and Silk are trying to take down the Chameleon who has been trying to do some shady stuff. Who knows? Could even involve Cindy Moon's father to be in danger unless they take them down. Or I feel like could be a better way to do it. Have Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, being the main villain of Marvel's Spider-Man and Silk. I just feel like it could be great. I mean, shoot, Kingpin did show up in Miles Morales, in Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. And he was making a threat. Would it make sense? Would it make sense? Some people will say no, some people will say yes, but really think about it. Where would Kingpin fit if you were to put him in Marvel's Spider-Man 3? It wouldn't really be making sense because then you'll have the Chameleon being around, you also have Carnage potentially being around. You got Dr. Octopus and you got the Green Goblin. And Kingpin, if you put Wilson Fisk in Marvel Spider-Man 3 alongside Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Carnage, and the Chameleon, I don't know what to say. I feel like Wilson Fisk would probably get the short end of the stick because they're trying to hype up other characters. Heck, we may even see more villains coming up in Marvel Spider-Man 3. So, call it a hunch, but I feel like if I were making Miles Morales, if I was making a Miles Morales sequel, I would have it name Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Silk. The main characters would be Miles Morales and Cindy Moon, aka Silk, and the main conflict about this spin-off video game is that, Wilson Fisk is running amok. He's trying to regain control. And from trying to grip back control, Cindy Moon's father is in danger. So Miles Morales and Cindy Moon are going to team up to take down Wilson Fisk together. There could be some side missions in there. Mostly Brooklyn stuff, to be honest. Because, Miles is Brooklyn's Spider-Man. So I feel like, show us more of Brooklyn. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say this game would be a 10 out of 10. I'm not trying to say it would, be the same rate. But I feel like it would be a solid 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, just a nice video game to pass the time. Well, Marvel Spider-Man 3 comes out. That way, boom, you got a little character arc with Miles essentially learning how to, not only getting a partner, but also learning that, when he becomes a master, he matures. He's basically learning how Peter handles things. 2, Cindy Moon will basically have a coming of age story where, gone is the masked spider, and the debut of Silk, a female spider, basically going around and helping the two Spider-Mans. And Wilson Fisk can showcase his evilness. Kingpin has been taken out from Marvel Spider-Man 1 too easily, and I feel like we need to see more of him, so why not? Have him be the main villain in Miles' second game. And who knows, you could even add more characters in there. Or, I guess you could introduce some more other Spider-Man, lesser Spider-Man villains. I'm not sure how, but I guess you could introduce those two women that try to frame my boy Mysterio. So who knows? You could probably introduce a female Mysterio. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Again, it's not really much format, but this is just a random thought I had, and so make sure you like the video so I know you guys enjoy. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Would you agree about this whole Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Silk game that I was thinking about? And subscribe. We're trying to upload daily. This is Juan Commit 4, signing off.